liquids ready. This is bottled water. This one actually hasn't been refilled. This bottled water is really, really good. If you have it around you and you're looking for bottled water, which I don't always drink bottled water, but it's a very good bottled water. But the bottles, look at that, they're shaped. They're like kind of flat on one side and they're like this. They're perfectly, like they're perfect to hold and to carry and to lay flat so they don't roll. So I really like the bottles. Okay, what I was saying was, so I'm getting my liquids ready because I'm really trying to keep my liquids going. Water, this is a Crystal Light, and this is a cranberry juice, the diet cranberry juice. I'm moving it into that. It just makes it easier to carry around. Whatever one I'm drinking when I walk out the house, it's just easier to carry around. So, okay, so these are all the normal things. Probiotics at this point are so important because I am on a new antibiotic that's going to wipe out everything that's good and bad in my body. So the fiber, the B12 complex, the 1 a day, the flaxseed oil, this is being added, cranberry, and then my medicines. So I'm a pill popping maniac today. Okay, so yesterday I went to the doctor. You didn't get to see my lunch slash dinner slash the only food I really ate, which was pho. I got shrimp pho, which is like broth with rice noodles and shrimp and other veggies and stuff. But I was so sick I couldn't cook. So we, on the way home from the doctor's, we stopped. I got a smoothie to take medicine with, and we got the pho and brought it home. And then I think I might have passed a kidney stone because things got real bad, very hairy, and then they got better. Today I feel weak in my body, which is something we're gonna talk about. But I feel weak, but I feel better. Like, I've been on the medicine. I've taken 2 Cipro pills out of 10. And she gave me, like, instead of over-the-counter stuff for the medicine, she gave me a prescription strength. And it makes me shake. And it makes me very ill for like an hour after taking it. But then I feel ridiculously better. So I guess it's worth it. And I am trying to take it with more liquids and on food. Trying to decide, like, trying to see if any of that can make it feel better. So I am working through it. That's where we're at. I have not eaten anything yet today except I've drank some liquids that I showed you guys and the vitamins. I'm about to make, it's about lunchtime. I've been sleeping for the most part. And I'm about to make lunch and we'll go from there. Honeydew melon sliced up and a grilled portobello on a bagel thin on my new plate. Because I have something going on, like a UTI or something, I have to cut back on the caffeine a lot, but at the same time, I have a caffeine headache. So I am going to have a cup and a half of coffee, which is, you know, way down compared to my 4 or 5 cups a day. And that's why it looks so white, because I put the same amount of milk and everything in it. Having a sliced apple with dipping sticks for a snack. Strawberry yogurt. I have to take my medicine, and it says food or milk, so this is what I'm doing. That's the shrimp and the zucchini cooking. I'm also grilling the portobellos so I can add it to it.
So spotted. Who's getting a bath? She is a baby. This little baby. This little baby. So pretty. So spotted.
Dinner is grilled portobellos. You're going to see a lot of those over the next few days, today and tomorrow, because I have to eat them because they're about to go bad. So grilled portobellos at the bottom, and the red sauce is red sauce shrimp and really thin, like tiny zucchini noodles. So it kind of became part of the sauce. There you go. Also, and the chips. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I was supposed to take my medicine at midnight, but I totally slept through it. But I know when I don't take it because it is incredibly painful. So, but the medicine made me extremely sick last night because I just took it and drank a lot of fluid. Yeah, I have to take it with food. So it's a half of a peanut butter sandwich and a cup of almond milk. And I'm hoping that's enough because the last couple of times I've taken it with like yogurt, and it still wasn't enough. It was still making me feel very, very ill. So, all right. Pro and a bottle of Crystal Light, who's not focused on. There you go. So taking medicine again. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm taking it with a piece of bread and some egg beaters, and hoping to avoid a stomach ache. Honeydew melon yogurt and chips. Okay, so this seems to be the magic food to take medicine with, and I'm taking all my vitamins plus another one of the pills that makes me kind of nauseous. So it's a half of a peanut butter sandwich, white wheat bread, and a cup of almond milk. Full apple coffee and burn notice since I Netflixed my way through House. Okay, so we're gonna have a little talkie about what's been going on. I think I mentioned earlier in the food vlog that we're gonna talk about being sick. I feel like I try really hard not to focus on being sick and not to focus on chronic illness and stuff like that. And lately, it feels like that's all I've been talking about is like being sick in one way or the other. And legitimately, I have been ill. But it's kind of weird because I was talking to my wife and I was like, I feel like I did something to myself. Like, I don't know what, I can't figure it out. And maybe that's just especially the female mind is to blame yourself and to feel guilty. Like when you can't be 100% for your family or whatever is to feel guilt. But like, I feel like somewhere around 6 months ago, I drove my immune system into the ground, like seriously. And I know that I'm somebody who stress really does become a physical thing, and I don't know how to fix that. I mean, it's one thing when like stress causes you you identify that problem and you find other ways to work that out. And I have found other ways to deal with stress. I exercise, I eat better and stuff than I used to. I certainly don't eat food the way I used to, like to cope with stress, but still, no matter what, I find that stress becomes a physical illness in me. And I think that then it's like, okay, don't stress. And I don't mentally stress the way I used to. I don't obsess. I don't mentally feel it, but still life is a stressful thing sometimes. And I'm not even talking about bad stress. I'm talking about just like when you're burning the candle at two ends. Any mom, I'm not saying males don't know, but most moms understand that. It's like, because it tends to fall on the mom to like have the home stuff and the work stuff and all those kind of things happen. Even good stress, even being just too busy for many good reasons, I find like that's what's going on. And I think at the end of last year, there was like this accumulation of good stresses and bad stresses. I have a lot of family stuff going on that I think I'm going to start talking about. I have been pretty quiet about because I feel like I have made the choice to live my life via the internet. I am very open and out and proud, and it's not a perfect life, but I'm trying and I'm working on it. And I feel like all that can happen from that is inspiring others and gaining inspiration. So this is my choice, but my family did not make the choice. And so I've kind of tried to find a way to like respect their issues. But I think I am going to start being a little more open about things because I feel like they have so heavily influenced my life that it's kind of hard. And I'm not like, I don't know, I started to realize that by covering things, I wasn't just respecting their privacy, I was like hiding their things. And I'm not putting anybody on blast, but I am going to start talking about those things a little bit more, and not in a disrespectful way, in a very factual way that just talks about me. I'm not, in my life. But I had a lot of personal stress, bad stresses come together at the same time that a lot of good, like church related happy stresses. And I was just burnt out. And I don't know if that's where it happened. And then I got kind of sick. And then I damn near killed myself by eating peppermints for a week. So, I don't know if that's where it was, but I feel like that's where everything changed. I got sick in 2009, and I was sick for about a year. And then in 2010, I made the choice to like change my life and push through. And I can tell you that since then, since I got sick, I've had like 1 week of absolutely no pain, and probably about a month's worth of days, if you took them from all over and put them together, of very, very low pain. But I live in a certain state of pain, and I have adjusted to that. And I got really strong in spite of it. But lately, I think because of the illnesses or whatever I did to my immune system, the fibromyalgia and the pain has been able to like get stronger. So like I'm taken out by the flu, and when I'm better, the fibro is stronger because I've been out for so long. And then for a couple of weeks I'm pushing along, and then I get like an ear infection, and when I'm better, the fibro is stronger. So I feel like I've been slowly drowning and definitely sliding down a hill instead of trekking up it. And I don't know exactly what to do about that because I'm as conscious of it as possible. And I've gone to the doctor when I felt like I was sick and needed to go to the doctor. I've done what I can do. I'm really feeling very overwhelmed and confused by it. Like, as far as my running goes, and you know this is gonna kill me, but I have not been solid running. I've been doing like intervals just so I can keep doing it, and it's been working for my heart rate and stuff, but I just don't know. And I just know that like I feel in my body weaker than I have felt in years. I feel tired and fatigued more than I have felt in years, and I keep getting sick. This last one was, I don't know if it's a UTI or a kidney infection. It definitely felt like it got into my kidneys, like it was kicking me in the back. Early on, I thought, oh, okay, it's not in my kidneys because I'm not running fever, but I take Advil around the clock for the body pains, so I might have been running fever and just been taking care of it. I don't know. I know that it started kicking me in the back really bad. Blood in my, and all this other stuff. It was just not a good situation. And I feel like it kind of came to a head on Wednesday, and then yesterday and today it's been getting slowly better. But as the illness wears off, I find that my body is left just so exhausted and so weak. So I'm really just needing to figure something out. I think I'm gonna chart baby workouts and not let myself, because like I feel like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go slow, and then I just take off, and then maybe that's not good. Maybe I'm burning out the little bit that I'm building back up. So I'm gonna really be trying to figure out what to do. I'm taking my vitamins with a whole new like determination. I'm drinking my fluids. I'm really trying not to let this knock me off course, because I feel like that's what's been happening, is like it knocks me off course and I'm out for a couple of weeks and I get myself back together. I have stayed on the path. I have not been eating. I ate 2 pieces of candy. So since we started this, I had 2 Jolly Ranchers the other day. I was feeling miserable and I was laying in bed. And I think maybe not, but today, as Lord, because I'm recording this the day after y'all are going to see it, because in my food vlog I said, we're going to talk about that, and then I forgot to talk about it, so I'm talking about it now. But after this food vlog, but the day I'm actually recording this, I mentioned that I have to eat with my medicine. Well, I figured that out because at midnight, the first night, because you have to take it every 8 hours, so it wound up being at midnight, which is another thing. I've been waking up every couple of hours to take medicine, but the pain medicine, which is not a painkiller, it's like a urinary analgesic or something, I don't know how to say it, but it's for pain, but it's a prescription strength. You have to eat with it. And I didn't the first night. I just woke up, took it, and drank a lot of water, and it made me so sick. And I was laying there and I ate 2 Jolly Ranchers because I just was like, they were hard candies. It was just something to suck on to like try not to feel like I was gonna die. But other than that, and the things I've talked to you about, like I have not been snacking. There's been no like cookies, no, you know, cake, no, none of those type of deals. So, and I'm feeling really good about that decision. I think it's created a situation where I'm very on track despite everything that's going on. So that's good. I just am so overwhelmed right now, and I feel like 6 months, that's half of a year has gone by, and I've been in this place actively trying to get out, like climbing walls made out of quicksand. So I'm just really frustrated and overwhelmed with it, and I'm not gonna give up. But I feel like at least instead of like complaining, I'm addressing it with you guys and trying to figure it out. So there you go. That's where I'm at. I do think that the 175 days of Sonya is going to be a good thing because it's going to keep me pushing. But it's pretty weird right now. Again, I'm getting so aggravated having to eat because of my medicine. I am in a mental zone where I don't even want to eat all the freaking time, but I have to because I'm taking medicine every 4 freaking hours. A burger. I'm about to flip this top on top of it, so it's a grilled portobello. There is a portobello mushroom on. It's dinner is lunch. It's in the world of boring foods today. Dinner is lunch, and I'm ready for bed.